Pray for pay. Legion's motto. What the? Just put a sock in it, will you, baby? Seems you've been enjoying a drink or two. Ever kept the watch? Ever stood the lookout for hours bored stiff? Boredom is a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There, I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah! Let's change the subject. I'd like to ask you a few more questions about Counselor Jake. So it's Jake you're looking for. Shift shell on that one, I'm afraid. Fella's dead. Murdered. What can you tell me about Jake's murder? Can't tell you much more except that I heard he was found face down in a puddle of blood being used as a water fountain by his own pet mongrels. They say it was his wife that did it, and I'd bet a bottle of brandy they're right. A devilish shot, that one. As if that proves anything, we just keep our trap shut, will you, baby? I believe we are close to Sicile. Sicile, yes. Where fishermen come to live and street dogs come to die. Now, where you two been? Just cut the cackle, will you, baby? Now then, stranger. If it's the city of Sicile you're looking for, you're headed in the right direction, even though most folks are trying to escape rather than reach the damn place these days. Not that I can blame them. This place is cursed, I tell you. First the dead rise from the graves, and then the entire tribes of orcs sound the trumpet of war. You take the rye for less. Let me know more about these orcs. Bunch of barbaric bastards, the lot of them. They'll kill your spouse and eat your children. We've been putting up a fight against them, to be sure. But they have the strength of an ox in every single one of their fingers. Takes an army to dress down a dozen. Well, we did bring a legion. Just bite your lip, will you, baby? We've already asked that. Any more questions? Nope. I'll take my leave. Hold on, not so quickly. You may not be an orc, but that doesn't mean I trust some outlander wandering the beach who's to say you're not a spy. Come, I'm taking you to the wizard. He'll squeeze the truth out of you. The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way. I don't need an escort, especially not a drunken one. Back off or face me. We're gonna fight this one. Yeah, we're just gonna choose fight for both. I actually want to have a battle. In league with orcs, are you? Then get ready to face the legion. And we fight. Charm, silence, splitting arrow. Arrow deals 2. We're gonna multi-shot you. And he's down. And not enough action, so what I'll do is I'll just shoot you one good time in the face. Ah! Oh yeah, charged and knocked down. Alright, and we'll shoot. And he drops. And we'll get the gold. And we'll get more gold. And what's in the barrel? Say the... Ooh, another fish. What's on top? Empty bottle. And another empty bottle. Well, there we have it. 2 dead legionnaires. They deserved it. Yeah, I'm not shed a tear. We're heartless. Ooh. Fire shield and wooden shield. Alright. Plus, that's 2% of blocking. And equips 2 AP durability 8/8. Movement's down a little bit more though. Fire shield spellbook. Let's switch over to Scarlet, who's got shells aplenty. Abilities, talents. I do have available points because I did level. Social, barter, charm, intimidate, reason. What is her? She has reason. So up your reason. Way of the Ranger. Up your range. Reflexes determine the chance to dodge attacks. Field Medic, up sneaking, and up pickpocketing. And check. And Marksman, Fleet-footed. Okay, Spook, improves your telekinetic abilities. Tinker, Sidewinder, Opportunist, Assassin, gives you a backstab other than a knife. Cat Burglar, aptitude for picking locks. No, we're gonna go Cat Burglar. Cool. Alright. And Roderick levels up as well. Alright. Oh, not skills, that's not what I needed. Abilities. Warrior. Give you more Way of the Warrior. Give you better armor. Physical resistance. We'll do single-handed. What's Black Rock? Limits your chance to hit with a Black Rock weapon. Survivors, Way of the Ranger, Sneaking, Treasure Hunter, Lore Master, Crafting, Social, Lucky Charm. We're going to give him Intimidate. And traits. There are quite a few of them. We'll do Pet Pal so we can talk to animals. Alright. Close that. Straight. And straight. You can interact with many objects in the world. Click and hold to drag an object. While you're dragging, you can use your scroll wheel to rotate. Press Control, click to attack it. If you want, you would like to specific object and stack that down. Nothing came out of those crates. This way. More barrels. Alright, let's put that away. Oh, crate. What is inside the crate? Ooh, money. Ooh, incoming ship. And we have orcs, orc shaman, orc trooper. I have 87% chance. And ooh, I can hit you from here. We'll do that. Take down. And can I hit you for 93%? Let's do it. Rush to this guy, knock him down. And I can't swing and hit him. No? Alright, then let's end turn. And he's down. Let these guys handle that one. Oh, he's coming at me. Oh, shoot. And another shot. Oh. Journal updated. Orcs fight on the beach. Some orcs tried to attack the harbor, but were defeated. We have guards at the bridge. Do we respond? Oh yeah, we killed those guys. Get the money. There's a short sword. There's a pole arm here. Get that. Did that mess. Ooh, let's take the money. No, okay. Boom. And now we have oil everywhere. Nothing. Close that. There's a sword here. Let's get that. A plain bow is probably similar to the one I currently have. And ooh, some mushrooms. And some more mushrooms. Alright, let's see. The bow has the exact same stats except for more durability. We will give this to Roderick via the magic pocket. And we shall... What else do I have? I have a pumpkin and... Let's see, what is this? Weapons, consumables, magic, ingredients, miscellaneous. Wait, what did I do with the pumpkin? Did I eat it? I think I did. That is not what I wanted to do with the pumpkin. Oh well. And it requires 6 strength, so you don't have enough strength to use you. Wait, why does it say? There we go. Yes, she does have enough strength. Why was it telling me that I didn't? Huh. So that tooltip's a little wonky. Still showing the previous characters. But again, as we all know, this is alpha. We expect some things to not be 100%. Ooh, great. More exploration points. You give them all to me. I already looked in those. Oh, give me that. Alright, and... Ahu. At last, the Source Hunter. I'd welcome you to Sicil, but I hate to raise your hopes for proper hospitality. The city is mired by a sea of troubles, and I only hope you can help us steady the course without being dragged into the depths yourselves. Tell me about yourself, or about Jake's murder. I'll learn about him some. I am the wizard Arhu. I myself summoned you here to investigate the infection of source magic that has nearly brought Sicil to its knees. What about Jake? His murder has marked a new darkness in this bedeviled town, and I'm counting on you to illuminate the details. It's perhaps best if we discuss the who and where within my private chamber. One never knows who might be listening after all. I'll take my leave. There's no telling how long it will be before your enemies, and yes, there are many, get wind of your arrival. Find me in my workshop above the Legion barracks, and when you're ready to delve deeper into these matters. New information has been added to your journal. Press L to access it. Mysterious murder. The wizard Arhu greeted us and asked us to meet him above the barracks for a briefing on Jake's murder. And there's a bunch of stuff to take. I'm gonna move that there, and put that there, and alright, not enough strength. So I just want to move the one, not enough strength. Okay. Close the barrel. What about this cave? Ooh, wheat. Mushroom and gold. And an orange. Alright. What's over here? There's a bucket and a broom. We'll take the bucket. Hey, that doesn't belong to you. Put it down and back away. That doesn't belong to us. For source hunters, we should be able to access any of the resources we need or want while we're on the job. Other people's possessions don't count as resources. We can seize at our own discretion. Alright. What we will do then is we will activate sneak. I go sneaky. I take that broom. I'll take that bucket. I'll take that hammer. I'll take the nails. And these nails. And this butter knife. And we'll leave sneak. And journal updated. Ooh, bread. What does the journal say? Fire, fire, fire. A ship has been set on fire by the orcs in the harbor. And we have this with this. Whoops. Gotta drag this over that. And we have branch with nails. We'll put the bucket on. Oh, so we have 2 crushing ones. I don't know, I want to keep my... What are you, pocket knife? No. Didn't I get... Ah, there's more stuff. I knew there was more. Nope. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna take this off. And... could I add these together? No? Okay. What about... if I tried... you with you? No? Okay. So, we have bucket head. Empty crate. Cup. Some Trudina and some bread. Nothing. And nothing. Actually, I'm gonna switch some things up. We're not gonna wear that. We are going to give it to Roderick, who I called Sir Brucus, but has been renamed back to Roderick. And he's gonna have a bucket on his head. And, ooh, apple, potato, ooh, let's see, potato, knife to potato, knife to potato, there we go, and we have cold fries. Can we knife to apple? No. Knife to shroom? No. Okay. Inventory, crate's empty. What about this barrel? What about this barrel? Both empty. And this crate. Ooh, and a bag. Waypoint discovered! Right. The sack. I want to see the sack. Ooh. Since Roderick, you have animal hockey powers. I'm seeing a 2 feet approaching me, and gasp, here you are. My powers astound even me. Tell me a little about yourself. I am Bull the Bull, the leading clairvoyant in Sicil. The 2 feet never bother to ask, but I can see all that is and is to be. Can you tell me my fortune? Of course, most winsome 2 feet, of course. What would you like to know? Will I be wealthy? Will I be lucky in love? How will I die? Will I be wealthy? Why, yes, most wealthy indeed. But you must be vigilant, 2 feet, for I see that your wealth will come by bloody means. Well, yes, because I'm going to kill everyone and take their money. How will I die? Death, ever the most difficult topic to foretell. I see. Oh dear, no, your reading is over. Do you hear? Over. Alrighty then. Let us continue down this way. Journal updated. Oh, I got fish. What's my journal say? Let's see. So on the beach. Alright. Oh, we couldn't put the fire out, so the ship sank. Oh no! Oh well. It's good to know that there are things that can not be avoided. Because I've seen plenty of times rescuing the ship. I wanted to see what would happen if I didn't. Well, not really, I was just wanting to explore, but it's good to know that there are consequences for timeliness. Ooh, I would take a fishing pole. Mine. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna and oops, didn't mean to throw it. Wanted to use it. No. Alright. And ooh, muddy boots. Container. Mushroom. Nothing. And nothing. Get those muddy boots. And how well are these muddy boots? Armor 1, durability 11. Well, we're actually going to put those on. Since they don't really improve anything, but they have a better durability, I'll take this. Ooh, pumpkin. And ham. Hey, knife to pumpkin. Wait, butcher knife to pumpkin. Really? Pumpkin part. Okay. That would be why. Great. Take that. Great. Nothing. Alright. Ooh. Take all that. Alright. And let's put that away. Ooh, cheese. A cooking pot might be useful. And okay. What now? Can't you whippersnappers stop running around for 1 second? Tell me about yourself. What's to say? Me and my bud here have been fishing in Tennessee our whole lives. If you grouchy orcs ain't gonna stop us. All they do is fish. Quit yowling, you're scaring off the fish. Dorks can pest us all they like. A true fisherman never quits before he's got his daily catch. And there's their bucket, but I would be stealing if I took it. And, ooh, empty potion flask. Oops, that's not what I wanted to hit. This was. What would happen if I put the fish? Can I not put the fish in the bucket? No? Alright, give me my fish back, fool. I'm gonna help you out. Put fish in your bucket. What's in this basket? Nothing. More fish. All the looting. No. Wheat. Nope. Nope. So you there. And nothing. Ooh, I'll take that. And that. Extreme hoarder syndrome. We take everything. When I saw a source hunter in the harbor, I thought for sure the ship's be saved. Mea culpa for putting faith in the council. How about that burning ship? She was targeted by the orc shaman during the attack, and now she's left to the ocean's cold embrace. We just couldn't get ahead of the flames. Nothing but a few men and some buckets. Oh, sorry, I thought you were a zombie. Can never be too sure these days. Okay. Tell me about Typhoon. Before this war left us hanging like the condemned from a tree, this was the greatest city in Avondale. My own grandfather made his fortune here, started as a poor fisherman with nothing but a few trout to his name, and grew his meager trade into a business employing a fair piece of the local population. Of course, the company had to be liquidated as the population shrunk, and now his legacy is no more than the pole and the rags he started out with. Can you tell me about the attacks upon the harbor? Many of us nearly lost our lives to that debacle, and it was all at the hands on deck, and anyone who could wield the pitchfork was armed and ready to hold the line. Tell me about the Legion. We're grateful to have them, sure, that though that warehouse full of supplies meant only the Legionnaires tend to rub an average deprived Sicilian the wrong way. About the orcs. I suppose the ones attacking us are as brutal as the soldiers are given to be, but it's widely known that Orcish society isn't totally like our own. It's a shame these eruptions of violence wedge such mistrust between the races. So what's the latest gossip? No one can quite explain it. One day life is humming along in its usual way, and the next there are vacant eye holes menacing us from around every corner. Mayor Cecil is growing gray, trying to solve that puzzle. What have you heard about Counselor Jake's murder? That poor man deserved much better. I hope that to hang his wife Esmeralda. She was guilty of sin. Watcher statues. Those ancient statues, they've been around for as long as I can remember, but I can't tell you much more. Right. Thanks for all your information there, big guy. Sorry, ship. You died for a good cause. The cause of fish and loot. Alright. What's this guy gotta say? Our home, our livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do naught but look on. Tell me about yourselves. Well, we were merchants, what seems like a moment ago, but our ship sunk. We're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo. What happened here? These bleeding orcs, they can't keep off this place like for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves. About finding work. With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you can keep an eye out though. How about that burning ship? Those souls that are just as pressed for luck as we are now. A shame nothing could have been done to save her. I mean, I could have helped, but I was busy looting. I'm sorry. Have you found us a job yet? Okay, so if I find anything about jobs, I can come back and talk to you three. Alright, orange, ham, speed potion. Nice. Another shell to add to my shell collection. By the 7, there's nothing like the smell of the salt, the sea air. How about that burning ship? Always a damn tragedy when a vessel meets the wrong side of the deep, not to mention the men who lose their livelihoods thereafter. That was quite the attack on the harbor. Madness! Thought we were done with those swampy a night ago. Note, though, that none of them dared to come close to the tide splitter. Tell me about yourself. Sea water runs through my very veins, it does. After a few days on land, I feel drier and salted fish. What about Sicile? These beaches be rather beautiful without all the wrecked ships and orc corpses chickenpoxing the place, eh? The gentle breeze, the white sand, I can see how, in better times, the Sicilians are quite proud of their home city. What do you know about the undead plague? What a misbegotten little corner of Riverlawn this city has become, surrounded by dead flesh strong enough to wield steel and magic. Enemies such as this you cannot kill, you can only hold it off with all your might. As luck would have it, that's what the locals have long come to realize too, after appalling initial losses, that is. What about the orcs? Orcs have been giving the Sicilians quite some trouble these days. Personally, I don't think it'd be all bad if the orcs gained a little power in Riverlawn. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to show the dusty old men who run this place what a matriarchal society can do, and there's nothing more fearsome than an orcish queen who's caught whiff of an opportunity. Alright. What about you? Do you have anything to say? Probably the exact same stuff, because you have the exact same options. Oh, no. Can you tell me about the attacks on the harbor? Still served by Arhu's staff alone. So you have more to tell me, but you don't have anything about the job, so we're going to leave you alone. What about this container? Ooh, mushrooms. What about you? A spoon. And intimidation potion. Can I go up on your ship? I can. Alright. Whoa. Hey, you. What can you tell me about the undead? On a Riverlawn. Okay, so you're just spouting the same stuff that other guy spouted. What about you, comrade? Oh, hey, sailor. How are you enjoying the fresh airs of Sicile? Tell me about yourself. Name's Conrad, cargo trader, sea captain, and expert in all things nautical. Folks around Avondale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items. What about the attacks? Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides, though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that be if whatever I thought was something worth dying over. Alright. Alright, let's get off your ship here. Past the, it's not the map, past the 4 burning ship that I didn't save. Hey, you, citizen. Oh, you don't say anything? Okay, fine. I want to talk to you anyway, citizen. Oil barrel. What about this crate? Pass block. Okay. Can I loot it? I just want to loot it. That's all I really want to do. Where are you running to? Loot this crate. Okay, nothing. Let's go this way. You control your party through the portraits on the left side. Drag the portraits apart and your party members will stop following each other. Connecting the portraits again, rejoin the party. So if I do this, I go off by myself, and then if I make the 2 of them come back together, oh, very nice. That is awesome. Legionnaire. Halt, these gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders. Wait a second. Well, I'll be a little red M's uncle, the source hunter. Sorry for the guff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away. Please tell me how I can aid the investigation. The civilians aren't allowed outside. You can see security's tighter than ever around here since the surprise attack on the orcs a fortnight ago. They certainly did enough damage to shake up Arhu and Captain Arius' something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and those left-field orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive. Open the gates, please. Certainly. Though it's a shame we can't lend you our swords on your expedition. Alright. Now that the gates are open, we're going to go this way. Are you going to close them again? Because I walked away? Very nice touch. Nice touch. I like that. I was like, oh man, he's just going to leave the gates open and then people are just going to be able to run outside. But no. F5 to quick save and F8 to quick load. Actually, let's do that. F5. Because it is getting close to a time when I'm going to have to end this stream. It's like another 15 minutes left before I will end this stream. And if anyone in the on Twitch wants to see more, let me know, and I'll probably be doing some more streaming. Probably not later today, probably more tomorrow. If you follow me on here, you can actually get the email of when I'll start. Or if you have any questions, just drop them in chat right now, and I'll try to answer them as quick as possible. How can the Legionnaire serve you today, Source Hunter? Actually, we're going to take my leave. We're going to make an official save. I'm going to do new save. And Loki plays. Save. Save successful. Okay, we're gonna go back. I know what happens when I go that way. I'm trying to avoid getting into anything in the last few minutes before I have to go. Let's see. I have those skills. I don't have any of those skills. Didn't I put points into lockpicking? I did. Alright, so guys, if you have any questions, throw them up now. Otherwise, I'm going to be ending the stream here, and I'll be back tomorrow with more footage.